5:30. This week, people all across the country are enjoying time with family and celebrating the day Native Americans and Pilgrims sat down for a meal together.
The history of Thanksgiving and the relationship between the two groups is not that simple. Officials with the Kentucky Heritage Commission say it's important that people educate themselves about Native American culture.
LEX 18's Kylan Mills explains in the big story at 5:30.
Most people heard the story growing up about the day the Pilgrims broke bread with American Indians and they lived happily ever after.
There was a lot of cultural misunderstanding, and there were some just flat out theft and murder, and those things happen too.
But Tressa Brown with the Kentucky Heritage Council says what's taught in schools often romanticizes the first Thanksgiving and fails to acknowledge the wrongdoings against Native Americans.
The stories that we perpetuate tend to make at least the dominant culture feel good. Not so much for the other cultures. This is not a day of Thanksgiving for Native people.
Brown travels to schools to educate students and teachers about appropriate ways to celebrate the holiday.
I think it's really important that kids be taught respect for those cultures, respect for what is sacred among other people, not to denigrate it by dressing up, hitting your hand over your mouth to make noise, and speaking in broken English.
Brown says many don't realize that Native Americans are modernized and they live just like everyone else.
The American Indians' cultures, multiple, are vibrant, alive, thriving.
Right here in Kentucky, there is a rich Native American history. So Brown says this Thanksgiving, read up on the culture and put a stop to hurtful stereotypes.
Respect is due. Respect for these people and that history is due.
In Lexington, Kylan Mills, LEX 18 News.